afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching this from. This is Cornelius Govinda, and another video. This is another video for additional mathematics, vectors. Now we are going to scalar multiple of a vector. Scalar multiple of a vector. There's an interesting question that we have here that we need to solve. So in this video, I'm going to solve part A, and then in the next video we are going to answer part B. Alright. The question reads, OC has the same direction as -3, 4, and OC, the magnitude of OC is equal to 30. Express OC as a column vector. So these two bars mean the magnitude. The magnitude, this is simply the size of the vector. Alright? The length of that particular vector. The size, the length of the vector. Now, we have said that OC has the same direction. When you hear that OC has the same direction, it means that they are parallel to each other. OC and this vector are parallel to each other. We don't know what the vector OC is, but we know that they are, that OC that we don't know, it is parallel to this vector. So they want us to find OC as a column vector. A column vector is to find it in this form, x, y. When you write a vector in that form, it is called a column vector. So, if two vectors are parallel, they are scalar multiples of each other. Alright? So this is, this simply means, sorry for that, this simply means that this OC is a scalar multiple of this vector here. That means we'll write it like this. It will be equal to k of -3, like that. So OC will be equal to this. Or let me write it like this. OC is equal to k of -3, and then we have our 4 right there. Then we distribute this k. We distribute per k. It means we are going to have, if we distribute per k, -3k, 4k as a column vector, like that. So it's just, we're just saying k times -3 and k times +4. And then they are saying that. So it means that we don't know what this k is, right? Now, we know something else. So this is a way of expressing OC. We have expressed OC in this form. So let me write it again in a better way. Maybe some of you may be confused what I'm doing. So I've expressed OC in this form. This is our OC, like that. And then OC, the magnitude of OC is equal to 30. The formula for magnitude is when you have a vector AB, it is equal to the square root of the x component squared plus the y component squared. So this AB can be any vector. This is just an example. The x component is this part on the top, and then the y component is this part down. You square them, and then you take the square root of that particular answer. Then in this question, it means we are going to say that the square root of this, square root of -3k squared plus 4k squared is equal to, so I'm finding the magnitude of this is equal to 30, since they told us that it is 30. Then the square root, -3k squared is 9k squared plus 16k squared is equal to 30. Square root of, this is 25 k squared is equal to 30. Alright, so people often get confused of what to do when you reach this point. Let's not start squaring both sides because you're now just giving yourself a hard time. So a scalar, in this particular case, since it's in the same direction, it is a positive one. Okay? Be careful on that. A scalar can be positive, a scalar can be negative. If it was in the opposite direction, we would have got the negative. Because this is saying k squared, it means we have two values of k. Now we are going to just take the positive value since it's in the same direction. So two vectors, they can be parallel and in the same direction or parallel in opposite directions. Take note of that. So this was parallel in the same direction. We are only going to take the positive square root. Now, there's a very intuitive way of just taking the square root. Square root of 25k squared is what should you multiply by what should you multiply by itself to give you 25k squared? That is 5k squared because 5k sorry. 5k times 5k is going to give you 25k squared. Like that. So it means here it will be 5k is equal to 30. Then when we take it up here, it will be 5k is equal to 30. We divide both sides by 5. 5 can go into 36. K is equal, therefore k, okay, I'm not finding the value of k, sorry. K is equal to 6. So now we know that our k is equal to 6. Alright. So we can erase. We know k is equal to 6. This would be equal to 6 times negative 3, 4. Because we know our k. So 6 times negative 3 is simply negative 18. 6 times 4 is 24. This is our OC. Alright, they wanted us to express OC as a column vector. So therefore, OC is equal to negative 18, 24. That is our OC. And that is our question A. Thank you so much for following and for watching this video. This has been Cornelius Subinda, and bye-bye.